YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. This is Blake at Team B Marie. Tonight we're going to talk about sustainability, some of the things I use that have replaced things like plastic baggies. And I never used paper napkins, I always use cloth napkins, but a lot of people have taken to replacing their paper napkins with cloth napkins and things like that. So come on, let's jump right in. So the first item I want to talk to you about is silicone bags as substitutes for plastic baggies. You can imagine that when you're buying meats, like I do since I'm not vegan, that you have been storing them quite often in plastic baggies. Looking for a more sustainable option, I found these silicone bags like Stasher and Schreider, and I'll show them to you in a minute. They're much more sustainable because you can use them multiple times, whereas with a plastic baggie, you can only use it once. This is the name of the kind of silicone bag that I use, Schreider. It came with this container to hold the bags. I'll show you a picture of the bags in a moment. Silicone is purported to be more environmentally friendly than Ziploc baggies, and it's obviously, these are a multi-use item. You can use them for a long time. One of the reasons I didn't buy Stasher is because that I have had one Stasher bag tear on me, actually rip and become unusable. This is what the Schreider bags look like. They have this plastic sealer that goes across the top, and then you fill them in here. This is a Stasher bag. It's labeled on the bottom, in the bottom left, Stasher. Something that's much more sustainable too is something I've been doing for a very long time, and that's the use of cloth napkins. I'll show you my collection of cloth napkins that we use for ourselves, and even for meals when we have more than ourselves in, when we have extended family or friends in. And I've been doing this forever, and it's just an easy method to reduce your single-use items, and there's no way that you can't just, wash your napkins, and you can if you have some stains on them, you can use a Fels naphtha bar to remove the stains. It's a low waste alternative. They come in paper, covered in paper Fels naphtha, and you can just go over them with a Fels naphtha bar, your napkins, and you'll remove any stains that would be there otherwise. These are cloth napkins that I've had for years, that I just throw in the wash after we're done using them. And I buy them at consignment stores or thrift shops, or on sale at department stores that are having sales during white sales or something like that. Finally, the things that I use that are also purchases I made recently as I move towards more sustainability are bowl covers, silicone bowl covers, as they have multiple uses as opposed to plastic wrap or tin foil. And also mesh cotton baggies that you use for produce to put like your apples in when you go to the grocery store and you buy single apples. You can put them in these produce baggies. And you can reuse them, just wash them out by hand. I wash them out by hand and then reuse them again and again. You can also use them for storing things like, bread or, things that don't have a lot of crumbs in them. They make them a little bit dirtier if you use them with something with a lot of crumbs. So I don't use them very often with things with a lot of crumbs. I bought these silicone reusable bowl lids from Walmart. There's about 6 or 7 of them, all different sizes, from small to large. And I bought them for about $8 from Walmart. I don't know if it was a special or if they still have those, but I just know they were at Walmart. I don't know they'll have the link for you. I bought these Gogoda, Gogoda, mesh storage bags. They have the tear weight on them, plus the brand name Gogoda. And I keep them stored together with a thing that came with some napkins. I bought some cloth napkins. So they're for taking to the grocery store, using to cover bread. You can put a loaf of bread you've made in one of these and it'll keep it fresher. And to end, I had an example of something I bought at a Goodwill store that is something that you can get very inexpensively, and it makes a difference in the longevity of your furniture. Is a fabric cover for your seats if you have dogs, especially. It's nice. To protect this chair from dog hair, there's one of my dogs, Milo. I bought a cover that just about matches exactly the color of the chair. I bought it at a Goodwill for $5, brought it home, washed it, and I have it folded in several spots, and it covers the area that gets the most wear, and it collects the dog hair when the dog sits in it, and therefore I can wash that and not the chair.